Hello everyone, this is Ryan here with a deck review for Hocus Pocus. Today we're going to take a look at the Sleepy Hollow deck presented by Chris Chelko, illustrated by J.C. Deserve, and distributed by Derek McKee. This deck is based off the 1820 Washington Irving tale, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, which tells the story of Ichabod Crane and his departure from the town of Sleepy Hollow after being chased by a headless horseman, thought to be the ghost of a Hessian trooper who lost his head to a cannonball. More than likely, the horseman was a cleverly disguised Brom Bones, a rival suitor for the wealthy heiress Katrina Van Tassel, the object of both men's affection. Before we take a look at the cards, I want to mention a few things. First off, this deck is self-produced. By that I mean there is no major funding platform like Deckstarter or a company financially backing this deck. That's a huge accomplishment, and my respect goes out to the team. The three guys behind Sleepy Hollow have all proven themselves with other playing cards. J.C. Deserve is best known for his luxury illustrations, working on everything from hotel brands to wine bottle labels to cigar bands. And in our field, he illustrated the Medallions deck. Derek McKee heads up Pure Imagination projects and is responsible for the Les Malise deck and the Cherry Casino cards. Chris Chelko is the orchestrator behind the Whispering Imp series and more recently brought us the Piff deck. The tuck box is highly detailed and printed using a majority black box with white and gold for the design and accents. The front of the box has the name of the deck in a stylistic font. The gold and white detailed border gives a look of class and elegance that frames out the box and fits the theme of the classic tale. The side of the box reads The Legend of Sleepy Hollow with an image of an owl and a skull on one side and a pumpkin and a bat on the other. The back of the box contains the same design as the card backs. However, the color scheme on the tuck box includes white details and a more intricate border that's not present on the card backs. The bottom of the box has the designer's information and Sleepy Hollow logo. The top of the box has the matching logo in Sleepy Hollow with a pumpkin and a skull on either end. The tuck flap is decorated with the same font as the front of the box, and the Sleepy Hollow logo is there. There's no deck seal and the interior is left white. The box art is appealing and appropriately focuses on the artful display of the deck name. The back design for the most part matches the card backs and gives an idea about what's inside if you decide to leave it sealed. This deck was printed by USPCC in June of 2015 and released at the beginning of October. 4,000 decks were made using the embossed bicycle stock and magic finish. The card back design layout resembles the look of a more classical decks with two mirrored images in the center in a circular pattern and highly detailed scroll work making up the border. Elements from the box art show up in the back design like the pumpkins and skulls and the Sleepy Hollow logo at the top and bottom. The center image is illustrated in a style that looks similar to woodcut printing and features the headless horseman with a raised axe pulling on the reins of his horse. The solid white borders are clean and uniform and not too thin and not too thick. All of the card faces feature the same woodcut detail across the majority of the empty space. The Ace of Spades is decorated with a larger pip filled with scroll work, skulls, a pumpkin, and the headless horseman. The Ace does a good job of incorporating a variety of design elements from the card backs in the box. The top and the bottom of the Ace contain a frame-like border with some intricate design encasing the corner index. The other three aces are more simple in design and do not contain the upper and lower border the Ace of Spades has. The core cards are entirely custom. They feature a one-way design with characters from the book in full pose. The jacks are represented by Ichabod Crane carrying a lantern, stepping cautiously. The queens are in the likeness of Katrina Van Tassel, the object of the two men's affection. The kings are interpretations of the headless horseman with his pumpkin head arched back, ready to be thrown. All of the core cards feature the same top and bottom borders the Ace of Spades has. The indices are encircled by the border and moved a bit inward compared to a standard deck. The diamond and heart core cards are printed in red except for the top and bottom scroll work. The number cards are traditional in layout, but the pips are a bit smaller than the standard bicycle ones. The woodcut detail fills in the blank space on the cards. The deck comes with two jokers, one red and one black, and features an image of a scarecrow with a pumpkin head and pumpkin icons in the corner. Also included is a double backer and a gaff card that has a normal back, but the face is the exact copy as the box front. The cardist and the magician will appreciate the deck for the card back design and the colors chosen. The contrast between the mostly black back and the gold metallic ink used makes the image stand out. The white border is a nice feature that ties back to a more traditional deck design. The indexes might not show up in tight fans, but in spreads or more liberal fans they're noticeable. For videos and demonstrations, this deck shows well. The deck handles like most other bicycle decks with a sturdy yet flexible feel and a nice slick finish. They fan smoothly right out of the box, but need a little bit of breaking in to get the flexibility that I'm comfortable with. From a collector's point of view, this deck is highly desirable. The team of proven artists behind it help add to its appeal. The artwork is bold and reads Sleepy Hollow. The theme is evident on the tuck box, the card backs, and the court cards. The design and layout is excellent in my opinion. The classic look to the card backs, the customized court cards, and the colors chosen all add to its appeal. While there are some elements that are extremely customized, like the court cards, the pips, and the pip placement, it might make it hard to call this deck fully functional for gameplay, but to me, all those elements add to the art aspect of the deck. So overall, I think this deck is another great one that belongs in any collection. The artwork, theme, and team of designers is enough for me. They look great in cardistry displays and add a seasonal element to any Magic performance around fall time. If you don't own these already, click over to hocus-pocus.com. You can find these in their card deck section. While you're there, check out Zeon's trick reviews, and thanks for watching.